That is.
It's kind of okay now. I like this part, but it's just so like, oh.
What the fuck is wrong with Anthony?
I don't know.
Better close that mouth, boy.
That's the thing onto his constipation. Just, oh. Wait, what the fuck are you doing?
I almost fell out my chair. No, because it's like officially broken right now. It's officially done. So
yeah, okay. Will it be too hard to actually show us your chair right now? Because I'm feeling like. Man.
No, it might be too hard. It might be just too hard.
Look, Nick, he's sitting on it. Any sudden movements, he might end up on the floor.
I know the chair's a fucking T-Rex. Like if we don't move, it won't see us. Don't move. Like, oh
steady
man,
movements.
People, this is the MCA mass. Trying to make it sound like we're about to end off. Like, damn, people, thank you. Chairs. No,
thank you.
Like instead of TLC, we're just C chairs. No,
That was a stupid joke, but that was so simple.
it was kind of funny. It's an NXT pay-per-view.
We're just the X.
We're just chairs.
We're just the X.
That's it. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
And just Photoshop the table and the ladder out.
No.
Chair.
It's not even chairs, it's stools.
Yeah, just
So the NXT version of TLC would be step ladders, tabletops, and stools.
You just see them pasted over the table ladders and chairs. You can still see the table.
No, our version would just be shoots and ladders.
And if we did have a chair, it'd be one of those like office chairs and shit with the wheels and everything too. Like, so I don't want to be the guy that takes that fucking chair shot. But no, man, people know.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys at home watching. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're joking like this because this show is so horrible that we had to, get together and start joking.
You know what? Let's not even fucking talk about the show, man. It's
Christmas, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, even I guess it's spoiler alert, people, but yeah, none of us can give this shit a good rating.
That's the thing.
Yeah, who cares?
What the worst thing about a wrestling show is not to be like bad, because at least we can come on here and talk about you. But the worst thing is when wrestling is just fucking boring. And you just like, and that's what this, because he always emphasizes this too. Vince McMahon, he always says it's wrestling. But mostly, at the end of the day, it's sports entertainment. And the entertainment part was fucking missing. That shit was
show.
I don't know where the fuck it was at. So.
There was barely any sports, but no entertainment.
Okay, wait. No. I'm pretty sure I was going to agree. There was only one entertaining part tonight. And that was the Stephanie McMahon comment on CM Punk.
That was fucking great.
That was fucking great. That's probably
what you say about me, bitch? Like,
but then it was just downhill from there.
Yeah, down here from there. Stephanie McMahon started the show hype with that, but then everything else just been.
The funny thing about it is like, and before I say this though, Nick said it best. He was like, at the end of the day, CM Punk is still at home, probably fucking AJ Lee, so who cares? So
he's trending right now.
Well, I mean, he's not probably doing it. He is. I mean, they're married. Well, marriage.
Yeah, they are married. They are married.
So
he says marriage, and then Hovig looks at his ring. Marriage, yeah.
No, he looked next to him, and his girlfriend's looking at him like, "What do you mean, sex, motherfucker?" Like,
No, but like the funny thing about it is like he was like, "Damn, that was a sick burn." By the end of this show, CM Punk was probably laughing his ass off.
Yeah, CM Punk was like, "Yeah, you got me, but your whole show is shit tonight, so who cares?"
CM Punk is probably like, why are these motherfuckers still chanting for me? I ain't coming back for that terrible shit.
You know what's funny too is like I bet like all the writers that do these Raw shows got together like, okay guys, tonight the main thing, and everyone's like, what, Roman Reigns or what, the Shield, what, Braun Strowman? They're like, no, make a good CM Punk joke, everybody, stat, like we need a good good insult, and man, like it was good. They made a cool little joke, and that's where all the effort obviously fucking went because nothing else. And here's the thing, it wasn't a bad show. I actually had fun with it because I was really looking forward to the wrestling shit, and that was cool. And Braun Strowman, man, dude, like, honestly, when I was watching Braun Strowman tonight, I was thinking of shit like this, actually, man. This fucking, back in the day when Kane used to come to the ring and just fucking destroy everybody just, like, nonstop. Like, it was such Attitude Era shit, you know what I mean? Like, when Braun Strowman came in tonight, he just destroyed everybody, like, just complete neutral.
That is a good point. Like, Braun Strowman nowadays, and the way they're booking him, is kind of like the New Day Kane. Like, it kind of reminds me, well, it's kind of like how they always book their bigger guys when they come into the scene, because you could just kind of like take this gimmick, what they're doing with Braun Strowman, and just kind of put it on people like fucking the great Khali, because they was doing that to him when he at first came in, when he was, rivaling with the Undertaker or whatever, because they was booking the great Khali just like that. So let's just hope Braun Strowman doesn't end up dancing and shit with Natalya by the end of this.
No shit, man. But no, like, even shit like that, like, just throwing the stairs. Like, I'm going to show this again after fucking 1, 2, 3. This right here.
Bob,
fuck your couch.
I love how the crowd was chanting, "Thank you, Strowman."
Right?
Like, they were just like, dude, like, this shit's so fucking boring and just whatever. And I feel like maybe us going into this, we should have seen this coming. But then again, it's like, me just being like, I like seriousness, but I really hate how they did this shit, man. He comes up to the room with the Christmas tree. Yeah. Like, I'm supposed to take this dude seriously. That shit made me fucking laugh, dude. And use it as a weapon, too. I remember, right there, fucking hit Bo Dallas with it. And I'm so sick of what they were doing to Bo Dallas, dude. That they had a potential, like, fucking, I wouldn't say Stone Cold, but, like, definitely, like, a badass Hardcore Holly type of character going on, and they fucked it up with Bo Dallas, and he's just relegated to doing these kinds of matches,
Like, I guess he's the new Heath Slater now. Like, Heath Slater moved up the card a little bit by a small amount. Now they gotta put Bo Dallas there. Somebody's got to be the asshole. Somebody's got to do the job. So I guess they're gonna do Bo Dallas, because I guess they dropped his one gimmick where he was like, "You gotta believe." I think they trashed that shit.
No, I mean,
because
not too
go
much,
ahead.
because he had a sign right over there that says "You gotta believe."
Yeah, it's on the floor right now, just like his career. But what are you gonna say?
Yeah, because he was still doing that. Like, he was still doing the belief thing. However, he was being more hardcore about it, because remember, he was supposed to have this thing with Curtis Axel that was supposed to be a feud they were having, but they dropped that thing real quick, and now he's jobbing, which is such a shame, man, because I thought they were finally giving Bo Dallas his relevancy that I felt like he should have, because, like, he was a great heel in NXT, and just to see him fall apart in the main roster is such a shame.
Why do you think they dropped it? Like,
Survivor Series actually is when everything kind of went down the shitter. And I think the reason why is because they're like, okay, you have no room on this show at all. We've been building you up. And then everyone off the Survivor Series team, like, they're going to be split apart, and they have to, like, feud with each other. So we have to make the Survivor Series turn into storylines to go on to Roadblock and Royal Rumble and everything. And it's like, you know what? You would be very, very beneficial to just lose to everybody on this fucking Survivor Series team. Like, let's just have you make everybody look good.
I hate when they do that to certain wrestlers, but like I said, somebody has to be the jobber. Somebody has to do the job.
Do the job, man. And just like CM Punk did the job, and that's what I was seeing stuff online today, just people talking about, like, oh shit, CM Punk might be coming back to Chicago, and, like, obviously that's not gonna happen, Even I felt stupid because Ruthless. Yeah, you saw that shit. I saw you commented on everything too. On Facebook, Ruthless posted up this thing that somebody made, like, he comes back to Chicago.
CM Punk comes back to Raw. So,
now, the thing is, do you feel like, I know it's kind of going back in the conversation, we should be moving on towards the show, but people believe me, this is, like, the most interesting part. But the thing is, like, do you feel like, when Stephanie made everybody shut about CM Punk and trying to take the control away from the fans, do you think that killed the momentum of the show? Because for me, dude, like, after that, the fans were like, well, if we're not going to chant CM Punk, we kind of don't even want to be here. Like, it's just kind of... Yeah.
I don't think it took away the momentum of the show at all. Basically because it's like, all right, we get it. Chicago, CM Punk's hometown. Shut the fuck up,
True.
And it's been like that for, like, fucking years already. So it's just getting old and tiresome. So it didn't really lose the momentum of the show. For me, that's when that bitch teased us with the whole fucking Shield thing. That's what pissed me off.
That shit was annoying as fuck, dude. And I honestly don't see many people really giving a shit about the Dean Ambrose going to, or Shield thing. I don't think anyone really cares.
Well, no, it's because when she mentioned that shit, everyone fucking exploded. But then, obviously, when she said, well, that ain't happening, everyone started fucking booing. But
you know how it is when they tease like that, you know what's gonna happen. I guarantee you, Shield's gonna have a match at WrestleMania against somebody because Dean Ambrose is even in the program with Shane McMahon.
Which brings me to my gift that I bought to myself.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it.
Wait, move it closer. I can see it. WrestleMania, you motherfucker!
What?
I'm going.
He's going to WrestleMania.
He's coming home.
WrestleMania.
He's going home.
WrestleMania.
He's coming home.
Yeah.
WrestleMania. Party to survive.
Look at the goddamn fucking amount I had to goddamn spend on fucking tickets.
Okay.
Yeah, if you bring it down a little bit.
I don't know if you can see that shit. But it's
ball with the
like-
ball, the bang, bang, diggy,
two tickets, $626.
Oh, you can have it, fam.
That's
Good
not too
night.
bad, actually. That's
Well,
actually a
no.
pretty good price for that.
Actually, I like where the seats are. It's like section 122, and it's like the middle of the fucking section, which is not bad.
Oh shit.
Is that paying for like hotel and ticket accommodations, like seat
No, man.
accommodations?
Nah, it's just I live like 10 minutes away from the Citrus Bowl.
Oh, he's not going
you
home.
lucky
He's staying home.
bitch.
Yeah, this motherfucker's it's coming to him. It's
You
not
know
like he's
what?
going to it. You fuck.
Man, you know what, Nick? Let's go to fucking Florida. Let's jack this fool.
Yeah, fuck
let's
this
go.
motherfucker, man.
Come on,
fuck this
Man,
motherfucker.
hey, people, this has been the Midnight fucking Ringside.
Now, hold on now, players. I'm going to put y'all in the tag team, man.
Well, wait, it's just us two versus him. Who's going to be his tag team partner, man?
My brother.
The Undertaker.
Oh shit, even better.
No, but going back to your question, Nick, I really don't. It would have been better because I think you could have had that like witty comeback to say shut the fuck up to the crowd. But if you actually had a good product to deliver, then that comment that you made would have been like enhancing the show. It would have been like, damn, Stephanie was right. Maybe we should pay attention to what's going on right now. But since you gave a shitty product, it's making those fans say like, yeah, CM Punk was the big draw of this fucking company. So it's just like, yeah, like without CM Punk, you guys are nothing, or like half of it, or anyway, because it seems like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but did y'all hear the crowd cheer for anybody in the entire night after that?
No, not at all.
I
The
had
hottest
shit.
part of the crowd was.
Mhm.
Oh, go
The
ahead.
only time I heard them cheering was when Strowman came out and beat the shit out of everybody. And the let's go TJ sucks shit.
Yeah. Which,
I
by
heard
the
him
way, I
cheer
don't know if you guys
for
saw
New Day.
this, but there's a leak of the script of wrestling shows and everything, live events, and he said that they don't want no one but John Cena to
I
have
saw
that.
that shit.
Yeah, you know that whole like when they punch, it's like, ooh, yeah, boo, yeah. No one's allowed to do that. So someone must have got in trouble tonight for the whole TJ Perkins thing because that's only a John Cena thing. They literally put that in a piece of paper.
No,
we want nobody else doing that.
I think what they mean is like the only person that can interact with the fans while doing that is John Cena.
Okay, well,
Because you can't really control the fans if they let's go
Yeah.
Cena sucks, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I think it's like, when like especially when he comes out with the intro, it's like John Cena sucks and he's like going along with the fucking people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could just censor them like they did with Kurt Angle's entrance. You
Yeah.
beep, you beep.
But then usually when he's doing like a promo, they'll start chanting, "Let's go Cena sucks," and he's taking the microphone like going one side and he goes to the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's what they mean.
Okay, well, shit.
Okay.
But one thing I will say though too, for one, okay, we're talking about the quality of the show and how boring it was. But did you guys
Budget.
ever expect that tonight's show was going to be good? Because it is the last show of the year. Usually, this show is actually replaced by the tribute of the. I can't talk, so yeah.
Tribute of the
I
truth.
I was expecting something like maybe not like the best Raw ever, but like just some good stuff, just like to help us build up to a Royal Rumble, because like transitioning and going to like a match to actually talk about New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus. I guess they're really keeping them with the tag team titles now going into a Royal Rumble now, because I actually thought they were just going to win it back, but apparently I guess they're sticking with Cesaro and Sheamus. So we'll see where that goes and see where that leaves New Day. So like this match was supposed to get me hyped and build up some stuff. The only thing that they built up was literally sort of Brock Lesnar and Goldberg, which we kind of already knew was going to happen, because they just brought up like a promo like this is what's going to happen. Because I'm actually confused. Okay, are they having a match or are they both entering the Royal Rumble?
They're both
entering
It's in the Royal Rumble.
Okay,
Now, here's
which
the
is
thing that frustrates
weird.
me. I guarantee that Rumble's gonna be the worst one yet, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because no one is gonna want to put their fucking heart and soul out there when they know that, yeah, even the promos, it's Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg. It's like you just shit on 28 other guys, dude, just for this. It's like the whole fucking match. Who's gonna care about who's eliminated or what? You know, it's gonna be like dun 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 dun. You know, it's like that's what people are gonna be waiting for. Like, at least get them out like right away. Then have them be the first two entrants.
And John Cena.
Oh, John Cena's gonna be the Royal Rumble too, right?
Oh yeah,
Nah.
come on, man, he's coming back perfect timing.
Yeah, at this point, they should just not have those. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, what do y'all think? Y'all should just like not have those type of people inside the Royal Rumble, since you already know they already have like big names in the company, so they're probably gonna get like a title shot just for fucking breathing.
The way I'm looking at it is they are marketing the whole Brock Lesnar Goldberg thing, because this is going to be what, like their third their third encounter together, but this time in the Rumble, and this is just fucking pre-marketing for WrestleMania, because you know those motherfuckers are gonna go at it, and then they're both probably gonna eliminate each other like over the top rope shit, it's gonna. I was just gonna say it's gonna go out to WrestleMania.
Okay, see, now that's the thing too. I'm sorry for interrupting, by the way. Okay, but like the one thing I will say too, and I'm gonna get to Trey next. But no, like the one thing I feel is gonna happen is definitely Elimination Chamber is gonna be the last like chance we get to see Brock Lesnar and Goldberg together. I think they're gonna be in an Elimination Chamber together. They're gonna start it off.
I don't think so, because Elimination is a Smackdown pay-per-view.
You sure they're gonna make it SmackDown only? Because I was hoping that they would do a cross-brand.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're probably. I don't know. God damn that. You're right though. That sucks. Because I was hoping that. I'm just gonna say this right now, and I know you guys are gonna make fun of me. I know Anthony and Trey are ready to just talk shit on me, and you too, Hovig, you motherfucker. But I feel like I want to see them fight at WrestleMania. I just. Like, we got what we wanted. It was a cool 4-second match. You know, like, I just. Yeah, WrestleMania.
I'm biased right now only because I'm going to be there, because I want to see this shit. I'm just biased.
like fuck you, Nick. I want to see this shit live.
Yeah, he's like, Nick, don't put that on me. I'm about to be there. I want to see this.
Yeah, I want to see that shit.
No, but like, come on now. Like you even said it too when they was at Survivor Series. Like, this wasn't going to be their last match. They didn't put too much time and investment into like both probably getting Goldberg to come back for that fucking video game, and also the assets that they needed necessary to bring Brock Lesnar back, because wasn't he going back to like UFC? He was like saying, "Fuck."
It was never him going back to UFC. He was just doing the matches, and he still could do a couple of matches. However, he's suspended, so he's still making that WWE money. But it's not like he lost anything. But no, he was never leaving WWE. That was never Brock Lesnar's plan. His plan was to always just do other things besides WWE. That's what he's been to do, and he did.
Well, in that case, like, they know that he has other options, so they want to use him while they have him. So the best way to use Brock Lesnar while you have him now is to feud him with Goldberg and make him on the biggest stage of them all. It just makes business sense. Logical sense, it probably doesn't. It's just like, I don't want to see that shit. But from a business sense, they both know Brock Lesnar's the fucking beast. He beat the streak at Undertaker. He beats Undertaker's streak, and Goldberg is fucking Goldberg. So it's just like, it makes business sense to have that.
Money.
It's money.
It's easy money. It's easy money.
I like how Ruth was wondering in the chat, or Arkham316, he says, boo the show, boo. And then he says, both in the Rumble, everyone is next. And, dude, I'm telling you, they should make a t-shirt out of that. I love the idea of everyone is next. Like, just fuck yeah, dude.
I would not be surprised if he says that next week when he returns. I would not be surprised. Yeah. Everyone is next, not just Brock Lesnar.
Everyone is last.
And if that is the case, if he does come out next week saying everyone is next, Ruthless, you better get on that shit, because you should get some royalties for that.
Start the hashtag not Ruthless. Post it everywhere on Facebook, on the wrestling groups everywhere.
Man, social media whore that shit, man.
Yeah, but okay. So speaking of social media whore, hey, Bailey was talking tonight. What?
Bailey, her name is legit because she is Bae.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. Fucking leave.
You had it. That shit was good. You had me. Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, all I have footage here is this shitty fucking match. It was bad. The end. We're not even gonna talk about it. Fuck that shit. So fucking
That ass though.
Wait, which one?
the show.
Dana.
Hoping he's talking about that ass is like the quality of the match, because that was ass. But the fucking thing
Oh
is,
well, yeah, okay.
so we've seen this twice already. Even the promo that she did was, 3-0, baby, 3-0. Like the way she was saying it was like a shitty heel that doesn't know how to use a mic yet. Okay, and here's the thing, Trey. I'm gonna fucking yell at you now, buddy, because you fucking talk shit about Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. Oh, well, you talk to the fucking hand, because you talking shit about Sasha Banks.
He's sitting there silent. He goes, "Motherfucker."
Yeah, no, the force is not within you, motherfucker, okay? Because I'm telling you right now, you're talking shit about Sasha Banks and them. I'm telling you, dude, this match with Bayley, I told you they don't got no goddamn chemistry. I told you that shit sucks. That's why they kept using that bitch over and over again. Like, where the
I'm pretty sure we came to agreement with this last week, Nick.
No, but they're doing it again, though, Trey. They're doing it again.
We agreed, Nick. Come on, truce.
No,
we
fuck
truce
that.
last week. What happened? What happened
They
to our
collect
truce?
those-
We both agreed. We're on the same side here. Like,
but
we were
now
always
I
on the same side with this. What happened?
No, because you were going, grrr, grrr, and it was like, grrr, they're going to have them fight again. I don't like quality matches. Man,
I feel like fucking.
that
Okay,
shit.
no. Quality matches, dude. Tonight was his roadblock again, but bullshit. Like, this is pretty much Roadblock Part 2. No, Part 3.
Part 3.
You got the pay-per-view.
No, Part 4. Part 4.
That's all tonight was. Everything was just repeats. Granted, there was a few that weren't repeats, but even if they weren't repeats, it was just the same shit done again. There was nothing new here. Like, what do you want, Nick? What do you want from me? An apology? We both agreed to this last week.
Hey,
Real
just
quick,
right now
though.
admit that Sasha Banks should be in a feud with Charlotte. Just say it.
No, hell no.
Okay, I won't agree with that.
I don't think Bailey should be in a feud with Charlotte. Get
Who
Charlotte.
else is there? The fucking mop?
Yes.
Nia Jax.
Ah!
No. She's not gonna go against Nia Jax. She's gonna go against Scarlett, or the girl that she was fighting today.
Oh, damn.
Real quick. Speaking of Bailey, what was up with Bailey pulling an R-Truth from a couple years ago in the back while she was talking to herself about 3-0? Y'all see that shit?
I don't even know. But for
Man,
one thing,
when she was walking out, I think, to do her promo, she just sitting there like, yeah, Charlotte, I beat Charlotte 3-0. Just talking to her fucking self. I'm like, did R-Truth come back from like a couple years ago with the whole little
I
Jimmy
know,
shit?
Jimmy shit, yeah, like little win-loss status.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
No, the thing is,
But I'm
oh, go
starting
ahead.
to find her adorable. I'm starting to just find her really, really adorable. Like that whole little. Okay, granted, it was a little cheesy, but her like handing Goldust like the little stuffed animal and just like, hey, how about a hug? I'm like, you're so fucking adorable, Bailey. But yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck you, man. No, the mic is terrible. And the fucking fact of the matter is, too, it would have been better if they had, like, somebody else coming out other than Charlotte. But then they had fucking wannabe this bitch, like, fucking Scarlett come out. Like, this would have been better. God damn it. I'm telling you,
Shit.
as a Mortal Kombat fan, they bring out someone with the name Scarlett, and yet no one is as badass as this chick. But at least give me something close.
Nick.
The girl that comes out, she's just like, I really wish Sasha Banks was here to watch me get my fucking ass kicked. Like, are you what?
She was pretty much like the fan club, like the leader of the Sasha Banks fan club. She
Mickey
had
James
legit
White.
boss on her shirt. Like that was fucking strange. This is weird.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense. It was kind of like here's the thing, like with Mickey James, at least she was crazy when she first came on. She's like, I love Trish Stratus, and I want to like put my head all the way up her ass. Like at least there's something going on. Like there's some kind of character or something. This one's like, I want to try my best. I know I'm gonna lose. I'm a jobber.
It's the
Where's Sasha Banks
female
at?
James Ellsworth.
Thank
No,
you
like,
so much.
because dude,
Yes.
guys, I don't think you're forgetting, but like earlier when the brand split first happened, Nia Jax and Braun Strowman were doing the same thing, where they were having these jobbers talk on the mic and everything, and be all like, "Yeah, I just want to do this, blah 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 blah." Like they were all doing the James Ellsworth thing back then. Like they're just going back to basics with Nia Jax because now they're trying to make her be a thing in the main roster again.
Yeah.
After focusing on Sasha and Charlotte. Like, this is just them doing it all over again, which is not good because it's like, okay, you're just showing us that you're going to make jobbers go after Nia Jax again and then put her in a feud like you did with Braun Strowman. So,
Yeah.
but it's like, why do it again? Sasha Banks is literally faking an injury right now. That's like how Enzo is faking an injury tonight. You got two people faking injuries. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh,
And
just
here's
not.
another thing too. One thing that frustrates me as well is the fact that they get another girl. Well, that's just on Nia Jax's ass, which is not too bad. But the white girl over there, she suffers from what's that? What's the initials I gave Anthony? That new hashtag I'm trying to spread. WB. Wait. No, GWB, generic white bitch. That's what she suffers from. Because once again, I thought she was Alexa Bliss when I first saw her. I thought it was Alyssa Bliss. That ass is the same quality.
She ain't that good looking, bro.
I didn't notice. Like, it was just sad because it goes back to what I thought about Ty Dillinger with his whole promo. He was just like, yeah, I was pretty much a jobber back when I first came to WWE. How, like, when they was doing the whole revival at ECW, I pretty much just lost everybody. And I feel like that we're like, we don't know this girl's story. Like, she probably, like, took everything in her power to come to WWE. And just for her to be relegated to this, like, even though it's sad, like, okay, like I said, somebody has to clean the toilet. Somebody has to do the job. Like, that's just the way it goes in WWE. Like, nobody gets a handout. But at the same time, it's just like, we don't even know if this girl is a good wrestler. But now, like, maybe like 5, 15, 10 years from now, she's probably going to be like a good wrestler. It's just, I just hate seeing this. It's starting to get aggravated to me. And it didn't used to bother me when I was young. But now, as I get older and I start seeing these squash matches more and more, and I know, like I said, the Ty Dillinger story kind of just opened up my eyes to like those kind of jobbers and what they got to do to scratch and claw. But we just look at them as just, oh, they're just a jobber. But no, they fucking love wrestling. They wouldn't be here if they didn't love wrestling, and they're just relegated to this shit. It's like, fuck.
Meanwhile, people like this get a chance because she's cute. Like, that's another thing too. Like, that's the problem with women in wrestling back in the day. Not talking shit about women, just talking about shit about the dudes who fucking book this shit. Because you can tell it's a dude writing it. Is the girl always has to be cute. She always has to be even a babyface girl. Like, you can't have a babyface female be like a badass. They always have to be adorable. Like, oh, don't you want to like squeeze her and then fuck her? Like, no one wants to.
No, AJ Lee did. Okay, when she first came in,
she's
she
doing
kind of
lesbian
was.
shit. Like, she's fucking making out with Paige in the middle of the ring in the middle of a match. Like,
I guess it.
Wait, no, that didn't.
Well, I mean,
that in NXT, like pre, NXT, not the way it is now, but back then, like, doing the competition NXT, AJ Lee wasn't like that. That didn't happen until like years later. That wasn't first starting out. And with Bayley, it's like, dude, like, regardless of how we see him on the main roster now, you actually see how all the women from NXT, including Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Paige, everybody, you see how they got brought up into the main roster, which, is a shame for Summer Rae and Emma, who also got very built up in NXT just to fall in the main roster. But the thing is, it's like, yeah, all the superstars are cute or whatever. Some get photo shoots and stuff like that. Like Bayley, you rarely see her in photo shoots because they normally go for the sassy aspect of things. Where Becky Lynch just got a Christmas photo shoot. Like, I really don't think it's a cute thing. I think they're really trying to make the women division seriously. It's just that sometimes it doesn't translate well.
Well,
with,
like I said, like,
with these Raw feuds.
They can even do cute too. They can do that too. It's just the way they're doing it. Like, that's the thing. Like, this took up like 15 minutes. I was watching this shit. It was 15 minutes long. And it's
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it's
felt longer.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's my point. And then another thing too is when she's coming out, she's fucking up on the microphone. And then she did other shit too. Like, she's doing a little cutesy little stuffed animal for Goldust. Which, I mean, a girl like her trying to challenge for the Charlotte for the main title after that fucking huge feud she had with Sasha Banks. Why the fuck would I ever think that that's an upgrade from the Sasha Banks thing?
I was just about to say that shit. It's like a fucking downgrade.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. It's like, okay, they're pretty much doing what they would do, like, in, like, a TV show where they expect you to know continuity, when, in reality, they gotta understand that people aren't just gonna follow continuity from another program. For instance, like, the reason why people would see Bayley as an upgrade if you followed their careers is the NXT thing, which even Charlotte brought it up in their promo last week with 4 Horsewomen and whatever. So it's like, yeah, like Bayley was part of 4 Horsewomen, and it's her turn to go against Charlotte and see what she can do. But not a lot of people are going to follow that continuity. People are going to go by what they see on Raw. And right now, the Bayley I see on Raw is not the Bayley I saw in NXT. Like I get people gotta be changed, people gotta do different, but at least execute it well. And Bailey is not being executed well here on the main roster. They're doing what they did with her NXT, but it's upping it up to 11 to the point where she's messing up her promos. Her matches aren't translating well. Most of the audience ain't really feeling her as much as they were in NXT. It's not going good for Bailey.
The main thing
So,
too that I'm getting irritated about is the fact that like now I have this picture up here so long. Where the fuck are her eyes? It's like Jeepers Creepers got to this
Man,
bitch.
I was thinking the same shit before. I'm like, am I looking at like an alien movie or some shit? Like
Yeah, man. Like fucking
Mars
And
Attacks or some shit.
it seemed like Charlotte had cut her off in the middle of her promo too, because she said Charlotte walks around with a replica belt. So I thought it would be cool to. And then Charlotte comes out. I was just like, did she have a point? Like, what was she about to say? That seemed kind of important.
no, and that's the thing too is like on top of like just being boring, she's stealing this dude's gimmick. You know, fucking Justin Law from Jeepers Creepers. Not having no fucking eyes.
I guess one more thing I gotta say about this is that I saw a Tumblr post. Like, granted, I don't really look at Tumblr, but I was on Reddit, and Sasha Banks actually criticized somebody for not liking how their feud kept going. Oh, this is gonna be the last match, kind of like what I had a problem with. Like, this is the last match. Oh, sorry, no, we're gonna have it a few more times. Yeah. She got mad at people being mad about that because there used to be a time where women never got the time on the screen.
Yeah.
But the way she got mad was the fact it was like she wasn't accepting criticism, like of how the whole thing went. And I guess that's kind of my
that's
problem.
not really a criticism. Like that's the thing that's why I always argue with you, Trey, because I got sick of the shit too. But it's almost like okay, like and I'm gonna steal Anthony's catchphrase. This is a catchphrase he only uses backstage on behind the scenes of the Midnight Chat Attack people. But solutions. Anytime with Midnight Chat Attack something's going wrong or we're doing something fucking up, Anthony, even if it's Anthony's fault or not his fault, he'll just say, hey. Like, unless you have solutions, shut the fuck up.
But isn't that what Be the Booker is for? Like, don't we do that on Be the Booker? I'm pretty sure we've talked about it before.
But those people that are yelling at Sasha, well, yeah, no, it was Sasha. But people that are on like Twitter and everything, they're sitting there with their fucking Cheeto hands and fat asses on the keyboard. I don't like that, stupid. I hate that. But who else is it? Like they're doing something different, and it was fucking horrible tonight, and it was horrible last week, and it was horrible the week before that too.
Yeah, but my point was though is that like I get it. A lot of people like they're fat internet nerds who's complaining to somebody who's actually in the business on the internet. But the point is that like. It felt like to Sasha Banks, like people were not allowed to actually like
have an opinion.
Have an opinion. There you go, Hovey, because of the fact that back then they used to not be able to get legitimate storylines. And granted, I kind of saw that point, but at the same time, it was like, guys, like y'all really extended y'all feud more than y'all should have. Like that's
like for example, how long did that whole Divas Revolution or the Women's Revolution go with like the 3 fucking teams? That shit went on for a while too.
Yeah, that was
and that's fucking staled out as well until it all came down.
It's just this whole. They're in a weird position right now because it's kind of like the stagnant of these divas, like you said, Trey. These divas never got this much TV time back in the day. Not even like maybe even like 15 years ago with the other wrestling. It was always men and then women. But now you're seeing like women be like main events. This never fucking happened. So it's like they have to do this whole thing where the Divas Revolution wants to continue. They want to break records. They want to be, at the forefront of the WWE or just considered in the same breath as the man competitors while they're also being entertained too. And some of those, not to just shit on everybody on Tumblr, but some of those Tumblr people are like misogynistic. Oh, women, they supposed to be in the kitchen and all of this other shit. And it's just like these women are trying to be fucking wrestlers. They want to be beautiful. They want to do that, but they also want to be wrestlers. In that sense, I see where Sasha's coming from. I see her frustration. It's like, what the fuck y'all want? Didn't y'all want the divas to be like this? But some people, it's just like, no, you're fucking women.
And
like,
stay
in the back.
Time, in the meantime, too, is like, people are complaining to her about that shit. You know what's been going on longer than her? The fucking list. And that shit, everyone's, the list. Isn't it funny? He goes, you're on the list.
There was no list today.
Yeah, that was
true.
But
he's still carrying it. He's still carrying it, and it's last week.
The list is gone, right?
I miss most of tonight, but like even last week, he's walking to the ring. I know this for sure. He's walking to the ring, holding the list. And here's the thing too: is like despite and plus Sasha Banks, like we don't have to compare it like tonight. I'm just saying like. People complained to Sasha about how the feud took so long and whatever. Like, yeah, but no one complained about how the list was going on since fucking like the beginning of summer, and that shit was going on longer than that. And then the same thing too with the whole Kevin Owens Jericho team up and then break up, then team up, and yet the fans are clapping around. Oh, that's funny, right? Like, honestly, if I was Sasha Banks, I'd be like, dude, what is it? Become a fucking woman? Like, is that is that the fucking deal,
No,
guys?
do you know what the big problem is right now? Is that WWE put too much on the plate. Like they're literally over fucking loaded.
Yeah,
like
way too
they have
much.
they have 2 or 3 stories with the women going on. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They got 2 or 3 stories going on with the fucking cruiserweights. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. And all the main eventers, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Even the mid cards, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They literally overloaded on almost every single fucking decent people on the roster that they're losing their fucking minds at this point, especially for Monday Night Raw.
And on top of that, the whole injury thing's happening too, which is kind of funny when Trey is like, fuck like people like Enzio or Sasha Banks for acting like they're injured while Zack Ryder's sitting over here saying, fuck you guys.
Yeah, like I literally fucking won a tag team match and my leg's broken, you motherfuckers.
For example, one of the main gripes about the whole Sasha versus Charlotte feud is that the motherfucking belt changed fucking hands how many times between the two in 1 year? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not the fact that it's because they're women, they're getting pushed. It's just, motherfucker, like, if you kept the belt on one person or maybe switched it once between the two, great. But how many fucking times did each of them get the damn belt this year alone? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. My problem with it was the storyline issue. Like, like you guys have not heard me complain once about Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch. I mean, granted, there's been times where on SmackDown it wasn't that great, but I never complained because the story was there. But with Sasha Banks and Charlotte, like, I never felt like there was a legitimate story that was there. It was just them supposed to be making, quote, history because it was supposed to be a legitimate women's feud when I feel like there really wasn't. I think my problem mostly was this is a storyline thing. Like, I'm reflecting back to how I was earlier in the year because this is the last Raw for 2016. And in terms of my favorite women wrestlers, with these two, with Sasha and Charlotte. Granted, Charlotte was always my least favorite of 4 horsewomen, but she was still up there. And it's just, I don't know, like, I was excited for them. I was excited for them being at WrestleMania, and Becky Lynch and everything. But as time's kind of went on, I'm just kind of like, man, I'm disappointed with how things are being done for them on Raw. Because they're not getting legitimate storylines.
Yeah, and another thing that I think is that one of the main reasons why they were pushing these women to do like these first time ever matches, like Hell in a Cell or an Iron Man match or whatever the hell, like all these main event matches, because I feel that they maybe have not even lived up to that hype. You know what I'm saying? Like the Hell in a Cell match between Charlotte and Sasha, like 10-15 minutes of it, Sasha was just on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
overselling.
Overselling, and they were doing the whole Mick Foley fucking thing back in the day. I'm like, yo, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like
that was the dumbest shit ever. And then they had like somewhat of a decent match. You know what I'm saying? And then their match at Survivor Series was it Survivor Series or was it Raw? I fucking forgot already for the Iron Man match.
I think that was on Raw.
No, it was Roadblock, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Roadblock.
Yeah. And that was fucking weak as fuck. You know what I'm like? You know,
the way you say this making me laugh. Like, weak as fuck, bro.
Like they have problems when it comes to the divas. Well, not SmackDown because it seems like they're doing it, but it seems like Mick Foley, which is really pushing this divas revolution thing on Raw. Like we don't know Mick Foley is like really behind this, and he's telling them to push this diva thing, push it, and the creative team is like, we have no idea. He's like, or they don't really have the talent. Well, Sasha Banks and Charlotte, they're probably talented wrestlers, but they just like feel like they can't mesh them as well as they would hope. But it's probably Mick Foley really pushing the agenda, and it's just like, yeah, we got nothing. We can't work with these tools. I
feel I would have had a way better fucking Hell in a Cell match or an Iron Man match. Not even a half hour. I think I would have gotten like a great fucking 60-minute Iron Man match or a great Hell in a Cell match if it was like fucking Lita versus Trish Stratus.
Or I would do better.
or like Lita and somebody, or like
Beth
somebody
Phoenix
from
and Natalia.
Do y'all feel
that could have been fucking good too? You know
do
what
y'all
I mean?
feel that Becky Lynch and Lisa Bliss would do better in Sasha and Charlotte's situation?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Because for some reason, I don't know what's going on. It's just that storyline has been steady the whole time. You know, like Becky Lynch won the belt, and she held it for how long did she hold it? Like a few months, a couple months.
A couple months.
And Alexa Bliss just got a like No Mercy or Survivor Series. I forget. Like I'm
Survivor
bad
Series.
with-
See, they interlace the feuds. That's what's good about SmackDown. And I mean, I think we're gonna get into our ratings soon too. By the way, because I want to go too long. But like the thing is, like what SmackDown does is they interlace their feuds where everyone is feuding. Like if you really look at SmackDown and watch Talking Smack, no one is like in their own feud. It's like the feud is one. There's only one feud on SmackDown, and it's called the SmackDown feud, and everybody's in it. And that's why you get to interchange people and put this gear off, put it on another one, then get this, whatever the fuck. And it makes sense. With Raw, it's everyone has their own story. Like, it's like there's the Chris Jericho, whatever the fuck story. And that you can't have that mixed with Rusev and fucking Big Cass. You can't have that mixed with something else. You know what I mean? And it's like, then you have the fucking women's match. And, like, that has nothing to do with Nia Jax. And it's like, here's Nia Jax walking around like, hey, motherfucker, like, can I fit? Like, can I get in here somewhere? Guys, like, like Bayley just really came in. And Dana Brooke, this is her first night back. I mean, I haven't seen Dana Brooke in a while. And she's finally back as a referee, for fuck's sake.
Which is sad, because it just seems like she's always going to be the sidekick to another diva. She's pretty much Natalia to Charlotte's Beth Phoenix.
Wow, holy shit, yeah.
Dana Brooke, like back in NXT, she was with Emma. And then Emma got in, and then she went straight to Charlotte. Like, she's just stuck in that sidekick role. And it's just a shame. I don't know, man. Raw needs to do something with their divas. Because I go back to the whole Bayley versus Sasha Banks match at NXT, the Iron Man match they had, where there was a legitimate storyline that was built up for those two, and they end up having a great, fantastic match. Like,
I remember that match.
That was their first ever Iron Woman match between those two, and they sold it perfectly. But like Sasha and Charlotte can even do that for the Hell in a Cell match, and it's just it shows in terms of storylines. I don't know. It just Raw 2016. They need to step their game. They need to step their game up.
I got to the point where Trey actually boycotted this fucking show. People like Trey really does not like Raw, and it's not a fucking show. He's not doing it for the show. He really does not like Raw.
I think Raw really needs to get either canceled or extremely rebooted.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Big Boss Man Nick, I wouldn't be watching.
And that's the thing, people. I mean, like I said, again, I know we're missing out on a lot of stuff because, believe it or not, tonight's show is actually pretty packed. But I don't know.
Well, the question is, does it even matter at this point?
It really doesn't. But one thing I will say about Raw is at least, I like to come into this watching as a casual fan. Tonight, they could have did a lot of Christmas bullshit. They could have done a lot of New Year's coming up, last of the year bullshit. Lots of let's think about the past. But they really they worked tonight. They really earned the views. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I really do feel like that. Braun Strowman, they are doing him right, man. Like as far as booking just that one thing, I feel like he deserves whoever's involved with Braun Strowman backstage. That's a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, he was the best thing out of the fucking night.
Yeah, no, he is becoming like the most interesting thing on Raw, and it's so surprising because he has not yet to have a feud except for Sami Zayn, and we're not getting too much Sami Zayn, which is perfect too. Because I was worried about that. I was like, man, I can't stand Sami Zayn personally, so like I don't want this to fuck it up where Sami Zayn's like, here he comes to the rescue. But it's like when he shows up, it's actually kind of like how we get when we see Brock Lesnar. It's like, oh shit, here comes Brock. He's fucking in the ring, and like here comes Sami Zayn. Like, what's it gonna say? Is he gonna flip out Mick Foley? Is he gonna fucking get his ass kicked? Is he gonna I swear to God, I have no idea what Sami Zayn's gonna do every time he's on the screen. That's awesome.
See, I told you. But
they need to change his fucking theme music, though. Whoa! Yeah, skateboard, man.
Who needs to change their fucking theme music? It's Cesaro. I fucking hate that theme song.
Oh, God, that shit's bad.
Oh, it's so bad.
But people, tonight's show in general, lots of shit that was on there, lots of poo-poo. And when I say shit, I mean poo-poo. But I will say, though, I give the show still a 3 out of 5 just because, yeah, it's boring. But it's like, football's boring. But, fucking... It can be good if you're into it. I'm into it. I'm into Raw. I don't boycott the shit like Trey. Hovig, I don't know if you really, really hate Raw or not, but like... No,
I don't hate Raw. I just hate it lately because it's just boring the fuck out of me.
Yeah, but I mean the roster is promising. I love Raw, man, and sometimes I mean, dude, like the only thing I've ever given a 5 out of 5 on this show ever this whole year was Raw. Like 2 weeks ago, it was a 5 out of 5. They got potential. This Raw I think was better than SmackDown last week. So yeah, 3 out of 5 in my opinion. Anthony, go ahead.
I will say this, and we didn't talk about it, but a big issue I'm starting to feel, and maybe it's just me. Mick Foley, I feel his presence as a GM. Daniel Bryan, I feel his presence as a GM. But I feel like Stephanie is just there because I feel like Kevin Owens and Jericho make more decisions than she does. Because it's like they always come to him and just like, I got this idea, or I think you should do this, and they always just do it. Because that match, the main event that happened for the United States Championship, wouldn't have happened if he wouldn't have came to her and said that. So like Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. And it seems like that's always happened with the main events now. It's just like, I got an idea, or maybe you should do this. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are the GMs more than she is. So it's just like, she's there. So it's just really weird. I just want to, like, going forward into the next year, I want to feel Stephanie's presence. Kind of like I didn't like it, but back when Triple H and her was the authority or whatever, like you felt their presence. You felt them doing things. Things were moving because they were setting things in order. But now I just feel like she's there. Like I said, I feel Mick Foley calling the shots more than she ever did. So
like what it feels like, it feels like what it really is. It feels like there's a storyline, setting up these scenes. When Triple H, Stephanie felt like when they were up there, I felt like they were making a decision in the ring. Yeah. Like I felt like, oh shit, like this wasn't written. Like they're really setting this shit up.
Like, and the way echoes that through my brain is when she was talking to Braun Strowman tonight. Like, show me what you're gonna do to Sami Zayn. Like, this shit felt so fucking scripted. Maybe it's just her acting or whatever, but that shit was cringeworthy as fuck.
Yeah, her acting is sometimes cringeworthy.
Yeah,
and
so
character-wise, why the fuck does she want him to ruin her roster? It makes no sense, dude.
That goes back to what I was saying. Like, Chris Jericho and like Kevin Owens is telling her like, yeah, do this for me. So I guess that was her way of saying like, yeah, I'm giving you Sami Zayn, so do that for me, so I can abide by fucking Kevin Owens and Jericho's rules. So I'm like, what the fuck? No, you're fucking charge.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is
happening? I think Mick
here?
Foley is playing like the good guy, always doing shit for the faces, but then he answers to her. Like, what the fuck?
It's so weird. Like the hierarchy is all fucking whack. It's just really weird. But I will say that this show is just boring. The only thing that really got me hyped was the New Day. I don't really like New Day as competitors. Every time they're in the ring, it's like, holy shit. Like, I actually thought they was going to win the titles back. I'm kind of sad they did, but I'm also kind of happy that they didn't, because it was like, if they would have won the titles, they were like, why the fuck you dropped it to Cesaro and Sheamus anyway? Exactly. So it's just like, but okay, I guess you're really going to push them now. They're going to be the main tag team for a while, so we'll see what happens with them and New Day. Hopefully New Day just doesn't like fade away into obscurity or whatever. They still doing something with them. Braun Strowman, granted, I agree with you. They're booking him very fucking strongly. But I feel like at what cost when you fucking shitting on half your roster to do so?
Yeah.
Like when you still need those guys to compete like in CWC and whatever, like Bo Dallas, who gives a fuck about
Bro Dallas. What's up, man? Leave it, man.
What's up, man? No, but who gives a fuck about Bob Backlund? But
why the fuck are they pushing Bob Backlund?
I have no idea why
it's Bob Backlund,
dude.
He was supposed to be making Darren Young great again.
No, I know why.
Yeah,
I know the
that
gimmick,
but
but
works.
it's just awful. Like, it's just fucking.
When he got pushed, when that one dude got pushed into Bob Backlund, he looked like he was having a stroke. I was like,
Yeah,
the fuck?
you saw him shaking like that?
Yeah.
The fuck?
What the fuck happened?
Well, actually, I think he was listening to the Nakamura's theme song in his earphones. That's what happened.
the pose. Besides that, Bayley. Okay, I get it, but I see potential in her, and maybe that's coming from Trey. What she did back in NXT. What she did, I'm just like, yeah, I want to see that. It makes me want to go back and watch those old matches and just be like, okay, you did that. So this is what I want to see in Raw. I don't know what the fuck is holding WWE Raw or like the main roster from holding these fucking wrestlers back from doing what they fucking do on NXT, or the same problem we have with when they do on CWC. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you holding them back? Why are you only giving me 50% of what they can do? Give me all of it. Like, what the hell? I will say this, and I just like I've been noticing this for a while, but I wanted to bring it up on here. But Bailey's Titantron, that little icon that she has, that's the thing that's hugging herself when she says "I'm a hugger."
Yeah.
Has anybody ever noticed that it reminded me of them of Mr. Men, or like Happy, Mr. Happy, and Mr. Grumpy?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And I forgot the name of it too. And we talked about this like outside the show, and I was like, "Oh my god, you finally reminded me what it was." I've been thinking about that for like a year.
I was just like, I had looked at it today when she was coming on the Titantron. I was just like, that reminds me of Little Miss Sunshine or Mr. Happy so much. I wonder if that was intentional or whatever, like if that was a reference to that. But in that sense, I don't know. It feels like, and it sounds like I'm fucking like an old wrestling noob or something like that, or fucking like weeaboo or something. But it's still real to me right there. I feel like Bailey's relating to me because that is kind of like a reference to my childhood. I feel like Bailey knows me. No,
No.
Yeah, I don't
No.
Man, I feel you should slap yourself for saying that.
No shit.
Bailey, marry me. No, but 2 out of 5. It's fine.
2 out of 5. Damn, that's a
Yeah.
low ass rating, but it's all right, man. You know, maybe it's just I don't know. I've been so, and Trey's been telling me, he's like, dude, like you changed, man. Like you're so like optimistic about these. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hovig, are you still there, by the way, man? Just want to make sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you know what? Cause I don't know if you're busy or not. So actually, go ahead, man. Give me your rating really quick, man, and then let me know what you think.
Oh man, my fucking rating for tonight is a fuck you.
Damn. Okay. Really?
Nah.
A 0 out of 5?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it did bore the shit out of me. I don't know what it is. This week and last week's Raw was just fucking boring as all fucking hell. Like, at one point, it's midway through the show. I'm like, when the fuck is this shit gonna end? I can't wait till we go on the show so I can talk shit about this shit. So
Talk shit about the shit. Shit and shit.
Man, I don't know, man. Like I said earlier, like the only entertaining thing from tonight to me was Braun Strowman, and Stephanie doing that whole Shield tease kind of pissed me the fuck off. So, and the whole cruiserweight shit that's becoming so fucking annoying. Oh my god, bro, they need to fix Raw like so bad. Like it's giving me fucking heartache. What are they doing?
That match, dog, I can't remember his name, but the match that Rick Swann had with that one guy, that was actually a not that bad match. And that net breaker he had gave Rick Swann was like fucking brutal. Or just Rick Swann sold the fuck out of it because I was like, god damn.
I don't know why that whole promo backstage with the fucking Goldust shit took like an hour. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Because usually when they do a long ass promo backstage, I'm like, oh shit, are they setting up for the cruiserweights now?
Oh,
Love
you know
it.
what?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's when the cruiserweight match was right after that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, because for some reason, like after the Bailey thing, then the Carl Anderson and all of them came, and that turned to a big old fucking promo. And then it was like, no, the teddy bear. It was like, dude, like you motherfuckers are just, you need a reason to make this shit long for some reason. Like I don't know what the fuck it is, but yeah, man, holy shit.
Like to me, to be honest, I don't understand why the cruiserweights are both on Raw and on 205 Live. To me,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? If anything, just give them 205 Live, call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep them off Raw. And for God's sake, bring back Raw to be 2 fucking hours.
Yeah. No, that would
That
would be
that-
great.
Yeah, like I'm about to pull like a fucking Atlas from BioShock. Would you kindly bring Raw to become 2 hours again?
No, man. Yeah, make Raw 2 hours again.
Yeah. But yeah, all in all, I'd probably give this shit like a fucking 1.5 out of 5.
Okay, it's not too much to Everton Athens, but no, it's the main event now. Holy shit,
Uh-oh.
Trey Cooper, Booper Scooper, Mr. Angry Man, Mr. I Hate Raw. What'd you think of Raw tonight, fucking asshole?
Okay, well, I'm gonna do two.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna give tonight's Raw review, and then I'm gonna give Raw overall as a 2016 review. So,
Wait, hold on, Trey. Before you do, are you doing pre-brand split or after brand split?
just all of Raw, just all.
Okay.
Of it.
Actually, that's funny. Bland split. That really has been the fucking case this year.
Yeah,
Bland
you
split.
caught that too, huh?
No, yeah, but that was an accidental like brilliance. Yeah, Bland split. Thank you
It's
very
like,
much.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna say.
so
Not gonna say.
Nick- So Nick, I'm gonna take a page off your book and look at it in terms of storylines and match build-ups, and yeah, I'm gonna give this Raw 4.5 out of 5.
Get the fuck out of here!
Okay.
Nice Raw was actually okay.
Hold up, Trey. Before you continue, I gotta look into hell real quick because I gotta see if it's freezing.
Yeah, no, I think. Ooh, damn, it's actually icy cold. Like, goddamn.
Fuck! You got,
I kind of burned my skin.
you got that frostbite too? Shit!
Yeah, man, shit.
God,
It was actually some good acting.
Guys, you might want to frost that shit back up because fuck this Raw!
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Fuck this whole piece of shit! Almost a repeat of roadblock! Somebody explain to me why this shit was a whole repeat of Roadblock. Why the hell did they have to see San Cesaro was the New Day like the third fucking time? Why did DJ fight? Who is this Scarlet chick? Who is she? Who is she? Charlotte versus Bayley. I want to see that shit. Get that shit out of here. Neville actually was pretty good, like he was at Roadblocks. Bo Dallas, come on, man. Bo Dallas had potential, and Bo Dallas was supposed to be a heel. Why the hell is he teaming up with Darren Young? Oh no, but fucking Braun Strowman just destroy everybody. I'm Braun Strowman. Why the hell did Sami Zayn push Braun Strowman to the rope thing 3 times? Why? Why did Braun Strowman even allow that? And even when he says that to Sami Zayn, that whole shit, like, he didn't even run. He was just like, oh, fuck it. I'm Braun Strowman. I don't need to really run. Fuck everything. Calvin James got to fuck him. Rich Strong was Daivari. Y'all didn't even say Daivari's name right before the show, so fuck that, too. Roman Reigns was Kevin Owens. Man, fuck that match, too. It was just for the U.S. Championship. That match was not important. Whatever. Fucking Roman Reigns, of course. Final Raw 2016. This isn't even Roman Reigns, because we got Roman Reigns down the fucking throat! The fucking throat, right? God damn it, fuck this Raw! 0 out of 5. 0 out of motherfucking 5. Fuck this Raw. And Raw overall 2016 gets a 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. This whole Raw, this whole year has been garbage. The only good Raw I can think of, and the only reason I get to 1.5 it's because of the Kevin Owens shit when he won the Universal title. The only good thing when he betrayed Seth Rollins. But did that Seth Rollins Triple H thing go anywhere? No, because the whole time it's been Seth Rollins being all like, oh yeah, Triple H, where's Triple H at? Where's Triple H at? Triple H, are you there? Hey, Becky Lynch, where's Triple H? Have you seen Triple H? No, I ain't seen him because, Triple H want to go ahead and run NXT. So of course he's the 47%, blah, 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 blah. Fuck this.
Trey, you want some?
Holy shit!
I'll take it for you. Oh shit!
God damn! So you thought tonight's Raw was okay then?
Just in case you didn't hear through my yelling, this Raw gets a 0 out of 5. And Raw overall in 2016 was a 1 out of 5. There you go.
God damn.
Man, dude, you bitched out Hoping so much. He is like washing dishes. Like, holy shit.
I'm a Cinderella this bitch up right now.
All I gotta say, man, that's a great way to end the show. We're not gonna do any announcements, man. I think it's just time for one thing, people. One thing. Right there. Oh shit, people! It's been a midnight. Oh god, no. Oh god. What the fuck is going on?